Well, here we are on YouTube. Nathan, how you doing today?
Doing good. Doing great.
Great.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac. We've done a few songs from Fleetwood, and
Flickwick.
Flickwick. We've done a few things from Fleetwood Mac, and so stupid. No one's ever done that before. All right. Anyways, we've done a lot of stuff from Fleetwood Mac. Sorry, we've done a few songs from Fleetwood Mac. Mm-hmm. And they're an artist or a group that we know nothing about. Like just surface, just like I can pick out Stevie Nicks in a crowd of celebrities. There she is with the scarves or the dress with the things that she had. Anyways, and a couple of the big hits from Rumors, I think, is where we know most of it from. But that's it. And the songs that people have been giving us, a lot of this back catalog stuff and early stuff, it's just been so much fun to listen to. And that's what we have today, Nathan. I believe what do we got?
So this is, apparently this song was 3 years before the Stevie Nicks era. So this is without Stevie Nicks, which is kind of interesting because the very first song I ever knew from Fleetwood Mac was "Oh Well." I think I showed that one to you, and it's an old black and white recording.
Yeah. I like that. That was a fun performance to watch. Yeah, the old recording. Yeah, like 68 or 9 or something like that. Wasn't it like that?
Yeah. So this is kind of like filling in some of those gaps, which I'm absolutely. I get the sense that these guys were talented musicians right out of the gate. So to hear some of that earlier stuff, I think I'm all in. So
yeah, I'm totally all in, and that's all we have from Richard. Yeah, this is Richard H. Thank you so much, Richard H. Very faithful supporter of our channel.
Yeah,
always gives us this cool. Yeah, we're old, but I'm gonna say Richard's old, but I don't know what his age is, but I got a feeling he's older than us because a lot of his recommendations seem to come from probably his era when he was younger. So it's really cool to get these early songs from artists that we know the name of, but we just don't know their library. So I'm really excited to hear more. So what's the name of the song?
Song is called "Child of Mine."
Oh, okay.
Not "Sweet Child of Mine."
Yeah, it doesn't. We don't even have to. See, I was gonna say something about "Sweet Child of Mine," but I realized it's so easy. It's like saying "Fleet Big Mac." Like it just we don't have to.
Okay.
All right.
I never thought of Fleet Big Mac. Okay.
Child of mine, you'll be loving like your little mother did. Heard it somewhere before. I won't leave you, no, not like my father did. Heavy country blues keep me rocking. Keep that soul beat a socking. Blues keep a rockin', keep that soul beat a sockin'.
I love it.
Little child of mine, you'll be loving like your little mother did. Heard it somewhere before. I won't leave you, no, not like my father did. Heavy country blues keep a rockin', could keep that soul beat a sockin'. Country blues keep a rockin', could keep that soul beat a sockin'. I'll miss you again. I'll let the sunlight through your eyes. I won't cry. I'll miss you again. I'll let the sunlight through your eyes. I won't cry. I'll miss you again. I'll let the sunlight through your eyes. I won't cry.
Yeah. You want to start with this one?
Well, it sounds like you don't like it. What the heck?
It's not black
Oh
and white.
no!
It's not one or the other.
No, no. I've done 800 plus videos with you. I've known you for 35 years.
You start. I'll tell you what I think later. You want me to
Well,
start?
yeah.
Fine, I'll start. I'll start.
Sure. Well, I just don't know if I have to end on a happy note, but you go ahead and start.
Okay, I liked this song. It's not that I didn't like the. Excuse me.
I didn't say anything.
There's like all the elements of a great song there, right? Good guitar solos, good like progression. Almost felt like at times almost like a Fish song or like Grateful Dead because it was kind of like jamming a little bit to figure stuff out. But I think that's where I was kind of like, oh, where's this going? Is that okay? That's interesting chord change. Oh, is this blues? Nope. Is this like it just in my brain? I was like, oh, like almost hopeful for where they were going to take it, and it kind of didn't go where my brain wanted it to go. But I still enjoyed the song. I wasn't like oh wow, what an amazing song. Like the last Fleetwood Mac song we did, I felt like wow, I really feel like we've missed out. Whereas this one, I just like this is a good song. Like it was just a good sounding song, but I wasn't blown away by it. I wasn't like whoa, what is this? It was like okay, all right, I like it. Yeah.
I just love you kill me. Very fair. Yeah, I think I feel more or less the same way about the song. Like, you're right. You didn't say anything that wasn't completely off, and I bet you Richard might even say the same thing. I think maybe why Richard gave it to us, maybe why he gave it, I say to me, but the reason why I like it so much, maybe a little bit more than you, but everything you said about the song as a song, yeah, it didn't like break new ground or give me tingles or But what I like about this, and maybe this is the journey that I'm hoping we do with Fleetwood, this is a band that has a history that I think you need like a university course on.
Yeah.
Because the guy singing, I'd never heard his name before. His name is Danny Kerwin. And so he sang the vocals. He's a guitar player, but then he left. This was his last album. So already I was like, then I started Googling him. So this was his last album with the band. This was their 6th studio album, 1972. And already this guy's out of the band after 6 albums. And then Stevie Nicks came in 75, but it was album 10. So they had album 7, 8, and 9 after Danny left. You see what I'm getting at? So between 72 and Stevie Nicks' entry into the band, their career started again. And I'm sure there's a story there. Why did Danny leave? Why did Stevie Nicks get hired? And then the other females in the band that people often forget about, and I know I do, is Christine McVie. Am I saying that right? And anyways, then I look at this album, Bare Trees. It's their 6th studio album. It's highly rated. It's a favorable rating overall. But then Child of Mine was the opening track. And then Welsh, who is the other guitarist, he sings lead vocals in the next song. And then Christine sings the next song, Homeward Bound. And so the first 3 songs are 3 different singers from the band. And then the 4th song is an instrumental, so nobody sings. Then we go back to Kerwin on side 2, then Welch, then Kerwin, then Christine, then Kerwin. It's like, that's so cool. I don't even know what. Yeah, so this is. So I think I was heightened a little bit more about just the history behind this band. I find this kind of stuff fascinating. Like, again, you hear Fleetwood Mac, but we know nothing.
Yeah.
And people, don't waste your time giving us huge comments in the comment section. Not that I won't read them, but I do have Wikipedia. So you don't have to, you don't have to give us too much information. You can briefly say, why did Danny leave very quickly? I wouldn't mind that. Like, why did he leave after 6 albums or whatever it was? I don't even know if he was there for all 6 albums. But I find that stuff fascinating. Here's a guy singing the song, opening track, great rocker. He's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm out of the band now. It's just, anyways. Okay.
No,
so
yeah, and I'm sure that there'll be somebody who thinks that I didn't like the song, and that's not true. I
agree with you. I'm the same level as you.
Yeah.
However, I probably like a little bit more because I like the 70s aesthetic. Yeah. The guitar soloing was really great, and I love that guitar solo sound. And I would dare say, and I would probably guess, that Joe Perry from Aerosmith is probably a fan of Fleetwood Mac or has some influence.
Yeah.
There's some very similar tones and sounds that Joe Perry does that obviously he did after these guys, because their first album was 1970. Oh boy, now I was gonna. Oh, see, I should know this. Their first album was 73. 99% sure. So a year after this album came out, and of course this was already Fleetwood's 6th studio album. So I would highly suspect Joe Perry knew Fleetwood Mac. Anyways, there you go. That's what I got from all this. So a very enjoyable listen. Keep the Fleetwood Mac coming. There's, I'm sure they have a lot of stinkers. Every band does. Some of these albums, according to Wikipedia, aren't as rated as highly. I just find it fascinating that all of a sudden the self-titled album, also known as the White Album, Fleetwood Mac's 10th studio album, 1975. That's when Stevie Nicks came in, and off they went for a bit. So I find that fascinating, quite frankly. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's great. I'm all in for Fleetwood Mac. Absolutely.
And the drummer's name is Fleetwood. Like that. Like, what the hell? What? I'm so confused. Anyways, you get what I'm saying? Like, Mick Fleetwood. I think his name is Mick Fleetwood. Is that why he's called Fleetwood Mac? So Mick Fleetwood is the drummer.
He's the glue.
He's the drummer.
Holds it all together.
So yeah, if he's the one that formed the band, what is the other band that's huge that the drummer formed? You know this.
Oh, I don't know, Encyclopedia Ryan. Why don't you tell me?
No, come on. I gave you a softball. You too.
Oh, right. But there's a lot of bands where the drummers are...
Well, I said it was a huge band that you love and know.
It's kind of funny.
So anyways,
sorry.
Yeah, so anyways, Larry put an ad out, and Larry Mullen, put an ad out, and and Bone on the Edge, here to play some the blues. Okay, Edge, play the blues.
I can't figure out why you're not touring.
I Nathan, I know. We're just saving up our Patreon money to go on tour. Coming to a city near you, Brian and Nathan tour. Okay, let's go.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. And you can always join us in previous videos for Fleetwood Mac, or you can support us on Patreon and then have us react to more. So join us. Be part of the Welpdom. We'll see you on the next one.